In this tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how to customize the look of your ePortfolio. This is mostly concerning the background, which you see is gray in this screen here, as well as your icon, which can be seen when you are looking at the different ePortfolios. You'll notice these little icons there. So I'll show you how to change that as well. I'll also spend a little bit of time showing you guys how to change the text within your modules, and that's pretty much what we're going to talk about in this video here. So go ahead and select the ePortfolio that you want to work on. Click on Portfolio Tools and click on Settings to get started. You're going to scroll down a little bit to where it says Choose a Theme, and you'll see a little button that says Customize. Click on that and it will show you the directory icon that your account is currently, or your ePortfolio. Go ahead and click on Choose File to change this. Just keep in mind whatever you choose, it's going to change it to 100 by 100 pixels. Once that has been selected, it will tell you what file you chose there. If you want to change the header image, you can go ahead and just click on Upload New Image and then click on Choose File. What this is going to do is change this little image that you have here. And that, again, will also change your image, so it's going to resize that. So I'm going to also change that so you guys can see how that works. Alright, and then the next thing is the background. So if you guys are interested in changing the background color and you just want a solid color, go ahead and click on background color, click on this little box here and choose the color that you want it to be. You can move it around the rainbow if you want to get whatever color you want, and then once you're done with that, you can go ahead and scroll down, and at the bottom you can save to see what that all looks like. You can also click on preview right underneath where it says page background. If you just preview that, it will show you what that color looks like overall. If you want that color and an image, sometimes you can have both on the page, so you can select both and then choose your file. So for example, let's see what it looks like with this background. And you can go ahead and choose to see if you want the image repeated. I would play around with some of these different ones to just see what works best for your preferences, and click on preview. It will repeat, so if you like the way that it looks, you can do that. Now that I have an image here, the background color will only show up when it's loading. So when the page is loading, I'll see the background color. So in most cases, you can just leave this off if you're doing just an image, but the image will repeat since it's going to be kind of long. In the future, this editor is going to be probably going away, so just keep that in mind. It will be a little bit more dynamic in the future and not just so solid, and this part will be a little bit more dynamic as well. Try not to use the custom CSS. We've noticed that it has messed up some of the template features, and so we don't recommend that you mess around with the CSS here. Once you're done, go ahead and just click on Save. And then if you click on Published, this is what your ePortfolio will look like. So this is that image that I put in. You'll see the background here, and if I go to Home, and by the way, keep in mind that if you do choose a dark background, you may not be able to see some of these buttons here, so just keep that in mind. If I do want to see what my icon looks like, I can just click on Home, and I'll see that my icon is there, and so that's what that's going to look like. If you click on Publish, you'll notice that the box will still be white inside my ePortfolio. The only things I can change are fonts here in the module, so to do that I just need to edit and click on Edit in the module there. And from here, so for example, if I just select everything and I want to change the color, I would change the color here, for example. I can choose to give it a highlight if I want to. I can choose the font family and the font size, bold, italicize, underline, strike out. So that's how you can change some of the font within the page. Make sure you just see and publish when you're ready with the look that you want. Keep in mind that this is only for this particular module. So for example, if I move on to a different module, I'll notice that the module is going to be different from that other module that I switched the format of. So just keep that in mind. Alright, and that's pretty much how you can customize the look of your ePortfolio for now with the editor that we currently have. Thanks for watching.